Good afternoon. If we've learned anything in the past few days, it's that we live in a world that's more interrelated, that's more urbanized, more complex, yet more fragile than ever. Recognizing that sustainability and resiliency are inextricably linked, we are launching this special initiative here at the historic Eye on Earth Summit to address the leadership challenge of building sustainable and resilient communities. Engaging globally and together with the help of the private sector, the multilateral institutions, civil society, we intend to work with cities around the world on the great convergence of this joint resilient and sustainable agenda. And this is an action agenda. This is an agenda that puts calcium in the bones. It fuels our ability to lead and innovate. It powers our productivity, and ultimately, it's about accelerating the path to a green economy. Clearly, as President Clinton noted earlier this week, cities are the strategic starting place. They're where these challenges are the most concentrated, but as we see it, they're also the place where there are the most opportunities. But let there be no mistake, the challenges are many, they are large, they are entrenched, they've been so acutely diagnosed over the years. There's disharmony in the data, it's a diffuse market, there's accessibility and usability issues, and we will be defined by our ability to address these barriers simultaneously. As we work to increase awareness of the impact of the urban development, we will enlist existing stakeholders. We're going to build on the existing infrastructure and partnerships and programs that are out there, including things like the Cities Alliance, ICLEI, C40, and others. UN Habitat, the World Bank, in partnership with other groups, are already focusing more and more on finding and implementing solutions that work on the ground. They're learning from that implementation, and they're deciding how we can scale up. And we know that already that there's critical urban knowledge platforms that have been developed to facilitate knowledge sharing, and many cities are establishing SDIs and enterprise GIS for local government. We have to further leverage these tools to better inform decision-making, give this to policymakers, and get these to local governments, state governments, and national governments to help us accelerate the action that we so desperately need. As part of our global effort and this special initiative to establish an international forum that will link existing global urban sustainability and resiliency initiatives, I am honored and pleased to announce today that several of our partners are going to be commencing on a world-class demonstration project. This effort will focus on 15 urban areas in the Lake Victoria region of Africa to produce a geospatial database for the region. This is a 2-year funded project that will provide innovative new ways for these urban centers to share information, adopt different concepts, and advance and implement solutions. You know, I'm reminded, as you look at the list of organizations that are part of this already, of Judy Rodin of the Rockefeller Foundation, who said, "Partnership is the new leadership." And I believe that in my heart and my soul. As we engage in this new paradigm, you can see we already have great organizations involved, but we are looking forward to working with more of you, all of you, to ensure that we live up to the promise of a smarter, stronger, and greener nation. Thank you.